What's going on, guys? This is Matt, Full Tilt Bullies. Figured I'd grab a quick video before I got my day started. Just got them all out and cleaned up, and kennel's done. You know, regular routine work. Got her out here. Make sure, you know, when you're letting your mama dog in and out, you clean her boobs off and stuff, you know, just because when she squats, they hang the ground and different things, especially on a short frame dog like, you know, some of these bullies are. You know, so just keep them clean so she don't drag stuff back in here with her off the ground and the pups eat it and get it all in their mouths and stuff. But here's y'all's pups. They're starting to move around, got their eyes open, they're trying to walk and get going. I usually like to get something, you know, linoleum isn't really good for them. I do the linoleum during the actual birthing process. It's so much easier for her to clean up, and you know, I can wipe it down. But as far as for them getting grip and getting a footing, it's not really good for them because you know, they can't get it, and it'll cause them to get swimmers and different things, which swimmers is where their legs will shoot out on them. I've never really had an issue with that. I had one dog do that, but I think she had a little bit of a mental issue. She had a seizure and died, and that was off of Foxy's litter. And sometimes you'll get that the runt or whatever will you know, survive for longer than what they usually will, and you know, then she just didn't make it. So, but they're looking awesome, y'all. I still have that one female available for anybody that's wondering. I know a lot of times people think, well, it's gone already. You know, it don't hurt nothing to message and ask. You know, we've got a lot of time. I'm not sweating getting it sold or anything. Her and her sister are looking, that's her actually right there with the little white spot on her head. She's a beautiful little pup, short. She actually might turn out to be a blue tri. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, you know, just a couple little things. Wanted to give y'all a little view of them here. I believe this is the male. Yeah, that's the big boy right there. This is the big chocolate tri female. Another boy right there, and then another boy, and then a big girl. Right, that's the big girl right there. So that little one there, the darker one, that's the one I'm keeping. So y'all see she has chewed this thing up. And that really brings me to another topic, which I'm gonna go out here and shoot. But here's y'all a good little, you know, just a little update on them, how they're doing, how she's taking care of them. So I'm gonna go down here real quick. But yeah, that brings me to a topic. So this is just my take on things. Everybody can do stuff how they want to, do things different. I recently or not recently, really, you know, pretty much the whole time I've been doing these videos. I don't know exactly when it started, but it seems like every time I upload a video, and I've seen on a few other people's pages, from the bigger ones to the smaller ones, it's like there's people out here that are subscribed. And now this is what don't make sense to me. You subscribe to the channel just to dislike it. Like I said, it don't matter what, you know, what the topic is. It can be about the dogs, it can be about something negative, positive, it can be about, you know, how much God has intervened in my life and taken care of me. Like I said, it don't matter what it is. They'll hit that dislike button. And that right there, and don't get me wrong, now I want to make something very, very clear. I don't care. It don't bother me none. It don't matter to me. God's taking care of me. I'm pushing and making the steps to take care of myself. And with His help, I'm good. I'm straight. So don't take this out of context, y'all. I could care less if I had 1,000 dislikes on it. It don't bother me none. But you know, I want to say this to say something else to y'all guys that are just starting out, to you know, the new people, or even people that's in here that has a problem with people not liking what they're doing, or they're trying to keep up with the Joneses and worried about what other people think and what other people you know, other people's opinions. Man, girl, you already messed your cage up. I'll have to clean that up. But, you know, just worrying about what other people's opinions are. I've had, you know, multiple people say, I don't see how you got that much in your kennel and this and that. And, you know, when I add up, I say numbers like 40,000 and stuff. That's for dogs, that's for kennels, that's for food. And, you know, it's probably a lot more than that. But I want people to understand that it don't matter what other people think. If you're trying to live for what other people think of your kennel or your house or your car, you're going to make a really big mistake worrying about what other people think of you. You know, as you can see, man, these dogs chew up everything. They chew the wood, they chew this, they chew that. So it don't make much sense for me to go in debt and invest at this stage in the game. You know, I'm not making a super ton of money off of these dogs. You know, they're just now getting to the point where they're self-sustainable, where the money that I get off of these litters and stuff, that they actually take care of themselves. You know, I'm like 4 years in. I didn't just get one dog, start a YouTube, and, you know, become a successful bully breeder. It didn't happen like that. It takes time. You know, my dogs have everything that they need. So why does it you know, I don't know why people these days are so materialistic in thinking that one thing can do the same thing as something else, but it needs to be super expensive or super this or super that. My dogs, you know, they are on clean ground. They're not in the mud. They're taken care of. Y'all know all that. Y'all see. But my point is to the new guys, and this is not to defend myself, but to maybe spread a little knowledge to some of y'all other guys. If you're doing good business, you're doing honest business, you have a good product, good nice dogs, then people see that. Everybody's not materialistic. Everybody's not concerned with if you're driving a Mercedes-Benz or if you're driving a Ford Escort. I mean, honestly. So don't get caught up in the hype, thinking that you gotta go in debt to do good work or to have good dogs and make good products. That's just not the case. So, you know, like I said, don't overdo it. Don't worry about, like I said, I got somebody that'll hit the dislike button on my stuff as soon as it comes out, and many others I've seen. You know, people are just sad. People want to hate on people and nitpick at something that they don't have. Y'all have heard the saying, misery loves company. Well, that's pretty much how I look at it. So don't sweat the small stuff, guys. I know it probably gets some people down and they worry about that, but I'm here to tell you, if you do what you're supposed to, you do good, everything will work out. So I hope y'all have a great day. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed, everybody that is supporting me, everybody that's buying dogs, and all y'all guys that are out there doing it the right way, doing good breeding. You know, that's another thing. You know, people make videos like the opposite of what your video is, trying to hate on the low, but they don't nobody want to say no names, and don't nobody want to put nobody out there because they realize what they're doing is wrong. And then also on top of that, people are really, you know, really jealous of other people. You can't hate on another man's success. If you have something that you can share to me, you know, I have a bunch of people say, oh, you shouldn't be teaching people how to breed dogs. Well, people are going to breed dogs anyway. You know, don't be mad at me because I'm telling you how to do it the right way. I would much rather, if you're going to do it anyway, why can't I help save you a step, save you some trouble? Like, here, this is how you really do it, because it's just going to help the dog. It's only going to help the dog by me spreading my knowledge of what I've learned and teaching you how to do it the right way. So, you know, if that's your thinking, your mind frame thinking, hey, I'm not going to help nobody, I'm not teaching nobody nothing, then you might want to reevaluate what you got going on, because that is a terrible way to think. You know, we're humans, we're here. The whole point of the world is not to just survive and make it. It's to help each other survive so we can all live happy. And, you know, the point to is enjoy the people around you, your pets, your family, you know, what you have made for yourself and succeeded. You know, the point is to enjoy all this stuff and to help each other get through it. So now, you know, if you know somebody that's doing it for bad purposes, like, you know, just breeding dogs. Quit that, Trixie. Trixie. You see that? She's trying to chew her dadgum doghouse up. Anyway, but, you know, I'm sure there's people out here that are doing this just for the money. They just want to get rich off of it. You know, yeah, you know, you can't help some people. They get greedy, and that's all they care about. They don't. Their yards are super small. The dogs don't have no room to run. They're penned up in kennels all day long. You know, that's just, you know, those people will get what's coming to them in the end, because that is wrong. But again, like I said, if I can spread what I know to you to help you do it the right way, heck, even make a couple dollars to support your dogs, maybe to support your family a little bit, what's wrong with that? If you're going to do it good and make sure good people are buying your product, then I don't see anything wrong with that. So just remember, you know, there comes a day for all of us, whether if it be religious or God or just in our life, that we will reap what we sow. You know, if you sow negative, bad, and it's all just you, selfish, only worried about yourself, that's what all you're going to have in the end is yourself. You know, if you're helping people and doing the right thing, it'll come around, and people will remember that. Karma will remember that, and the Lord, in my opinion, will remember that. So I appreciate y'all. I don't want to get off on too much of a rant. Y'all's puppies are looking great. Big Daddy right here is looking great. Mama's doing great. Everything is perfect. Everything is A1, and it's coming along. So, you know, again, I appreciate all of y'all. And everything does get better. Like I said, I'm not saying you have to have crap, but just don't go out of your way to break the bank to please other people. Don't do stuff just for somebody else. You know, my kennels do their job right now. My indoor kennel does its job, heating and air, and all my dogs are taken care of. I'm doing my job. Now there will come a day that I will put more money into it for the dogs, but not for y'all and not for other people. It'll happen for the dogs, so that they have more. They will pretty much buy theirself a better setup, a better, you know what I'm saying, a better kennel setup. But they're doing pretty good right now, so as long as you can say that also, then everything is fine. So I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. I got more videos coming. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye, y'all.